Hi, this is Heiko. I'm going to talk to you about how you can apply an ancient Chinese medicine theory to the modern world that we live in. My background is that I have a master's degree in health sciences from the University of Technology in Sydney. And I have had over 35 years of clinical experience treating many patients for a whole host of diseases. It's so fascinating to know how many of the ancient Chinese medical concepts and their knowledge of the organ systems and diagnosis actually correspond to the modern day scientific views. For example, Chinese medicine physicians understood and described the arterial and venous blood circulation hundreds of years before William Harvey, the famous UK physician, discovered this. Li Shizhen, a famous Chinese author, spent his entire life travelling through China compiling all the knowledge from all available texts and talking to doctors. In the 1500s, he described the anatomical location and function of the adrenal gland that corresponded to the discovery of this by Thomas Edison in 1849. But the most fascinating comparison between ancient Chinese medicine and modern science is that of the comparison between the Jing-Essence and adult stem cells. The Jing-Essence is stored in the marrow. Adult stem cells are stored in the marrow. The Jing-Essence is passed on to the child via the umbilical cord, and so with adult stem cells, they're also passed on via the umbilical cord. Ancient Taoist masters said we had ample essence to live to be 120 years old. Modern science also says that we have enough adult stem cells stored in our marrow to be able to live to be 120 years old. Acupuncture has devised treatment methods to access the Jing-Essence via the 8 extraordinary meridians. Chinese herbalists also have found herbs that nourish the Jing-Essence to combat aging. Modern science has found that acupuncture, Chinese herbs, yoga and qigong all release free-floating adult stem cells. So let's look at how the stem cell process actually works. Firstly, every cell in the body has a limited lifespan. Now, when one of those cells is either damaged through trauma or comes to the end of its lifespan, it sends a chemical signal to the bone marrow. The bone marrow then releases a stem cell into circulation. That stem cell is then attracted to that damaged or dying cell and then becomes a brand new cell of that type, restoring the tissue to full working order. So the big question is, can we get more free-floating stem cells now, regardless of what age we are? Yes, we can. How? Well, we could drop a book on our toe and encourage some stem cells to go there. You could start meditating 2 hours a day and eventually learn how to go into a really deep meditative state and release some extra stem cells. You could experiment with hundreds of herbs that may help with the release of adult stem cells. Or you could take an amazing product that is comprised of 3 natural compounds. Now, this has been clinically proven and documented in a scientifically peer-reviewed journal to do just this. Stem cell nutrition is a huge stepping stone helping to bridge the gap between ancient Chinese medicine and modern science through its ability to help the body to self-heal. If you're interested to know more, contact myself or my colleague, John Kennedy.